I've now seen the upsell numbers go up, our NRR has gone up, our NPS scores have gone up, and I can specifically attribute that to the success coaching. My name is Will Toms. I am the Vice President of Customer Success and Client Services at Topia Mobility Incorporated. We are based in San Francisco, and we are a SaaS company in which we've built an analytical platform for global relocation services. The reason we were looking for training was a lack of discipline and framework in the customer success organization. So where we really struggled was managing data, managing customer relationships, and focusing on playbooks around upselling and cross-selling in our install base. So for us to be able to get investment in the investment community, the net retention revenue number is really what drives a lot of investment in the business. And before we got to Success Coaching and the Success Hackers team, we weren't able to track net retention revenue. We actually weren't even executing on net retention revenue. And so that was a main focus for us, is the implications was fundraising and the ability to drive revenue through the company. And the other part was establishing that standard operating procedure across the team. So when I got here, a lot of the CSMs were independent contractors, meaning they just did their own jobs their own way, which created a lot of confusion in the business. I've been in the business for a while, so I did kind of bring my playbooks with me. What I realized is they didn't have even the foundational layers before the playbooks. What I mean to say is the CSMs could read the playbooks, but they didn't understand the strategic intent of the playbooks. They didn't understand kind of how do I build my own playbook and take this playbook and use it for my particular book of business, and how does it operate? What's the real outcome I'm trying to accomplish? So more than just executing the steps, it was a strategic understanding of the value of getting that foundational layer around playbooks and outcomes and strategies for customers, and having that foundational layer kind of opened all my CSM's eyes. I think for me, my eureka moment was operational. What I mean to say is I sit on the C team at Topia. We do quarterly QBRs. And so after the certification in the process, it was the first quarter where I was actually able to report NRR numbers. And I believed in the data finally, because everybody was following the same procedures and processes and managing data in Salesforce. They were managing their account plans. They had built their outcome templates. And so I felt much more confident that I could sit in front of my CEO and the board of directors and our investor community and talk through why the NRR number was what it was. And before, quite honestly, it was a little bit of a marketing play, if you know what I mean, where we just kind of had to play with the numbers and make it look right. Just from a pure numbers perspective, we do a biannual NPS survey. Prior to the customer success coaching, the success team and the hackers team providing this training for us, our average NPS score is a little bit below 5 out of 10. So it wasn't very strong. And there was a very big ding on the account management part of this, the CSM part of it. We actually just got our results back about 6 weeks ago. We doubled the number of surveys that responded, which is a positive sign. And the actual NPS score went up to over 8. So it's actually a very dramatic increase in what it was. And the biggest impact on all the NPS questions was the CSMs, the account management, the confidence and the reliability that the team had, because the customers felt like there was a strategy, there was a plan in place. They were going towards a aligned outcome. Without a doubt, I'd recommend Success Coaching. I think it's imperative, to be quite honest. I think it's a fundamental pillar for a customer success team to have the certification and the coaching for 2 reasons. So one, for the personal development of the CSM. I think it's really important that they understand the impact of where their career can lead from being a customer success manager, and the foundational layer that we get from the success team, the hackers team, through the coaching training that they provided us was invaluable to that.